Hey everybody, this is Tearing Up the Game, coming at you with another video. This is my new EDC video. I know I told you guys I'd do that again. My EDC has changed, so I'm gonna go over what I got now. Some stuff I left out last time, and a couple things have changed drastically, and you're about to find out. So first, let me safety check my firearm. Drop the mag. I want to point the gun straight at the camera because I got somebody standing there. So yeah, this is my Glock. I'm sure everybody wants to know the guns first anyway. Of course, a gun is not a true EDC, but we like to put them in the videos, so whatever. But this is my Glock 19. If you watch my other video, I talked about that Beretta, the pocket Beretta Pico. That was my EDC. Because it fit in the pocket, it was perfect. But I'm going back to the Glock 19 because that Beretta broke. And you can watch that video, my journey of getting that fixed through Beretta. So we'll see about how that goes. So anyway, Glock 19, I mean, what else can I say about it? It's a Glock 19, so you guys know all about that. I got it in a cheap Black Hawk holster. I explained why I like that in the other video, my other EDC video. If you want to watch that real quick, it's real comfortable, it's simple, it's to the point, and it does the job. Trust me, this is not my first holster, so don't come at me with, you need to try other holsters and you need to, make sure. Well, I've already done that, so I know that with this gun, this is one of the best holsters for me. Everybody's different and carries different. I carry with an appendix style. Right in the front. People don't like that, shooting your balls off or something like that. I'm not worried about that because I handle the gun right. Or I'll carry it on my side if that becomes uncomfortable for whatever reason. I switch it up sometimes. But like I was saying, this is not a true EDC. Everybody likes to talk about their guns they carry and stuff. But obviously you can't take this everywhere. Or wear it every day. I'd like to, but I can't. I'm in school. I go visit my nieces and nephews and stuff like that. So, yeah. Anyway, so now moving on. I keep that in view in case y'all want to look at it while I'm talking. So now next is my knife. This is another not a true EDC for everybody, because you ain't taking it on a plane, you ain't taking it in police station, stuff like that. I still got the same knife, a buck knife. If you watch my video of me taking this apart and then messing it up where I had to use a other buck knife part to fix this one, so this is like a hybrid buck knife. But this is my favorite knife. It's a Buck Vantage Pro with the G10 scales. It's like a bluish black going on. It's got the Boss treatment. It's a S30V steel, carbon, black carbon coated, which I like because I like when it gets scratches on it, starts to get roughed up. Mine ain't that roughed up. Honestly, I don't use a knife that often. Like I said, I'm in school and stuff, and I don't always have this thing around, and yeah, I'm not really using it as much, but I like to have it just in case. I guess I'm a little bit of a prepper, not as prepared and as cool as the other preppers out there, but yeah, I consider myself somebody that likes to be prepared for stuff. My next one, which is the one of the changes that I've had with my EDC, is my keychain. Before, I just had, I had my keys, and I had, like, you remember, a multi-tool with me. I had a lighter with me, a big lighter. I put a bunch of fuss about, why I chose a certain lighter and all this kind of stuff. Well, all that changed because, like what you see with a lot of people's EDCs, they carrying a lot of stuff. Their pockets are bulging, and you like, man, where are you putting all this? And even in my last video, I'm like, this is minimalistic, and it was. But now I've gone even more minimalistic. This is a true EDC piece because I can take this anywhere. I can take it anywhere. Don't have to worry. I mean, I don't know about the lighter thing, but I'm pretty sure I can take it. Like if I went on a plane or something like that, I can with the knife. I believe I checked that properly. I don't know. I went online, so they'll probably still check me up and strip search me anyway. But anyway, so so I got a basic. This was hard to do, y'all. Getting a basic, you know, one of those your grandpa's Swiss Army knives. You know, real small, to the point. It's got a blade. It's got a small Phillips. Flathead. Which I use, you know, that's what I needed. That was like the basis of what I needed. I used all the time with my other multi-tool. Was this flathead basically, but it's like a nail file. You don't use that, but I use that for just, you know, unscrewing some little stuff. It has a tweezers. Another thing I use the most. Toothpick. You know, I use that for like cleaning out my earphone heads. I get earwax in there, or, you know, whatever you need a toothpick for. You know, it just does multitask. And then one of my favorites are the scissors, which I also use just about every day. There was a ton of tools that I liked on that other multi-tool. I loved them, but at the end of the day, I did not use them on a daily basis. So they were kind of just taking up bulkiness in my pockets. So I was like, well, how small can I go to where I would still feel comfortable and not feel like, oh, I'm really missing out. I still have that multi-tool around, and that's in my other EDC I talked about before. Like, you have different tiers of EDC. So in my bag or my backpack, you know, I keep a Leatherman, or I keep that multi-tool, you know, a different step. But every day, just in my pockets, this will be fine. I'm gonna go into more why that'd be fine in a little bit. Let me keep going. This is my next one. It's one of my favorites. Is, you know, fire is very important. You know, I was carrying around a lighter all the time, and the reason why I carried that is because, yeah, that's like one of the basic, you know, tools for survival. Having fire, being able to start a fire, you know, to cook your food, to disinfect things, whatever. But I don't have to use fire on a daily basis. You know, I have a stovetop. I have, you know, the sun to keep me warm, or heaters, you know, stuff like that. I don't need this. You know, before I was talking about, you know, lighting birthday cakes and all that kind of stuff. So this is my lighter now. It's something that's out of the way. If I do go camping, or if I do get in the woods, 9 times out of 10, I got enough time to pack a bag and have a lighter, have this stuff. So these are more like shit at the fan, you know. I will have fire that I would be able to forget about, not think about. It's here when I need it, but it's not bulky, it's not in my way. This is called, let's see, it's called the Peanut, I believe, Cutlery Lover. That's where I got this from. It's got a flat base, so it can sit on its head. You just twist it open. It's got a ring in here, a rubber O-ring or whatever, that keeps the fluid inside. So it's basically like a Zippo and a a Bic lighter, you know, in one. It's got the flame. It's going to hold basically where everybody wants out of a Zippo, for it to hold the fuel and not, you know, go out over time. And see, I have not striked this in, it had to have been 3 or 4 months now. This is my first time. One strike, boom, it came on. See that? And that's why I like this. And now I can set it down and it's lit. And this is an emergency fire. This is what you should have on your normal everyday EDC. You don't even think about it. You're not keeping up with a lighter. It's on my keychain. I don't have to think about it. You know, it's right here. So I love this. I love it. And it's like, it's a Zippo, you know. I can, you know, everybody loves doing that. So let's hope I don't burn my fingers. You take it to fill it up. Take it out of there. And it's got the cotton in there. Everybody knows that. You can change the flint. You know, maybe keep an extra flint in there. I haven't done any type of keeping extra stuff in there because this is bare minimum. I'm trying to be bare minimum. You know, if I was in a survival situation, shit hit the fan, there's Walmarts and convenience stores all over the place. You know, if it went chaotic, apocalyptic, you know, I'm sure I even got lighters all in for days in here, so I'm sure I can get a hold of some lighters and some whatever I need. This is just if I lost my bag, or I got, you know, I lost all my stuff, I'm away from my car and stuff like that, I need a lighter for whatever reason, which is gonna probably be next to never happening. So anyway, so that's why I got it so minimalistic right here, so I don't have to worry about it. It's always going to be here, and with that O-ring protecting it, the fuel is going to stay in. Most important thing, you know. And that's the way it is, you know, with EDC. You know, you got to have the most important things that are just out of the way. You know, a lighter, fire, that's the biggest thing for man, but we don't use it like that today, in today's world. I got my keys. I guess I should, what, people cover them up and stuff. I don't know. You might be able to copy my key. I don't know. But anyway, so I got my house key, some other key. I'm not going to talk about my keys. I got this little thing that holds all my keys together. I can't remember where I got this off of. Utility key or something like that. I can't remember. I'm not trying to be a commercial here. So anyway, it's this contraption that will hold all my loose keys together in one. I love it. It works good. And then it's flathead, so if I need to add a key, I could just take this bad boy and do what I gotta do. Of course, I'd unhook it from the main loops. Moving on, I got the this thing here to attach. I can't even think of the name of these things. Carabiner, I think. To attach to my belt loop. This is a cheap one. I need to buy one that's heavy duty, because I hate this thing. It does the job though, so I'm dealing with it. It was free, so. But this is just to attach my pants, if I want to attach it to my pants. Normally I keep it in my pockets. I was attaching it to my pants for a while, but I got tired of that. Slapping around. And then this is a car key. You know, so. Don't make fun of my car. It's not mine. It's my girlfriend's car. I just have a key to it, so I drive it sometimes. So yeah, got the main key attached. And yeah, this is like my multi-tools right here, because any type of tools, if I don't have it in my backpack, which my backpack is usually in the car, you know, so yeah, or it's in the house. So I got my house key and my car key. So if I need tools or I need something, this is my multi-tool to get to the bigger tools. You know, and if it's a minor incident, you know, need some tweezers, some scissors or something, I got that. Then I got fire if I really need it. So that's my keys. I've been on that for a long time. This one, I'm not even gonna go into all of it, because just about everybody, if you're on YouTube, 9 times out of 10 you got a smartphone. Smartphone is the ultimate EDC. You can take it anywhere. It's like a laptop in your hand. You can do just about anything with it, especially when you got the top models like iPhone 6 Plus, like I got. It's the truth. It is the truth, and you should have one. If you don't have one, you are tripping. I don't know what's wrong with you. So anyway, we'll keep going. The next item is earphones, the Apple earphones with the talk piece. I didn't put these in my other video. I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure I didn't. But I always make sure I have these in my pocket, because it gives you privacy when you're on your phone. You got a phone this big. You know, people can overhear your conversation, stuff like that. Also, if I like listening to music. You know, I got all my music on here and everything. So, yeah, I keep these in. Obvious reasons. You guys know why. So. And I don't know why I don't see a lot of people saying, hey, I got my earphones. Because, I guess people don't have their earphones. Maybe not. Because I'm just... Anyway. So, next one, I didn't even take all my cards out. But it's my wallet. I kind of went over that in my other video. I guess I shouldn't pull this apart because I forgot to take all my cards and money and stuff out. And whatever information. So... But it's got tons of card slots and stuff like that. I just wanted a basic one. I tried to go for a small one where it's just a front pocket wallet. it just wasn't working for me. I got too many cards. I get too much. I'm trying to start carrying cash. It's important. So yeah, so I stopped doing that because my wallet keeps important documents and stuff like that in it and out of the way. So anyway, also going back to the gun, I usually carry an extra mag, just a normal 15 round that goes in the 19. Sometimes if I can get away with it, because these things print like crazy in my pockets, I'll carry 2 if I can get away with it, or I'll have the rest of them in my book bag. Ohio law changed so we can carry those 33 round magazines again. So I sometimes I have those in my backpack as backup, So yeah, that's my EDC. I hope you guys liked it. If you did like this video, please hit that like button. Subscribe, I really appreciate that. Just tearing up the game again, and I'm out.